Good morning everyone, operator Starsky and Fudge reporting from the field. Literally. It's a big field. This is the beginning of day 274 of a 3-day Russian operation in Ukraine, which was basically an invasion and a genocide. Yesterday we experienced some pretty nasty missile strike. According to our anti-air defense, around 70 missiles were launched by Russian toilet terrorists, and around 50 of them were intercepted by anti-air defense. And as a result, a bunch of power facilities were hit again, specifically because they were civilian objects. Russian troops don't fight with Ukrainian army, man. That's why Russian troops die a lot, but they retaliate on civilian structures. We have a report that around 10 persons unfortunately died. The youngest person that became a victim of this attack is only 5 years old, and this attack happened as soon as European Parliament declared Russia a state sponsor of terrorism. Currently there are only 4 countries recognized as state sponsors of terrorism. Those are Cuba, Iran, Syria and North Korea, and now there will be Russian Federation as well. Along with the missile strike, there was a hacker attack on the servers of the European Parliament, and Kremlin group of hackers took responsibility for that. So we can see that as soon as Russians were recognized as terrorists in Europe, they did a bunch of stuff to prove that this declaration of Russia as a terrorist state was legit. And despite the fact that majority of Ukrainian power plants are not working, Ukrainians are opening multiple hubs for civilians where they can charge their phones, have some warm food and generally warm up. And those facilities are opened in all regions of Ukraine, in every city, every town. In general, we have 3,024 such hubs opened recently all over Ukraine, and I think that I'm gonna make a video on that just to show you guys how Ukrainians deal with those problems caused by Russian terrorism in Ukraine. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys is that I decided not to buy solar panels because there's really no need in that. I have a power station, I have a car that I can use to charge my power station. The main problem is connection. That's why I think I would rather buy a Starlink to be connected with you guys at all times. Also regarding Bogdan and our bulking guardsman program, it's running in Bucha. I found some really nice gym, and the reason I'm using the gym in Bucha instead of our gym in our base is because when Russian troops occupied my base in Hostomel, they stole all the equipment from the gym, which is very typical for Russian toilet terrorists, and also they set the building on fire when they retreated. That's why I'm using the gym in Bucha. Bucha survived through Russian occupation and actions of genocide, and you basically will not recognize this city very soon. It changed dramatically in a good way. Also, I decided to get a camera because, you know, in our small team with Max was always the guy with a photo camera, and I was always that dude running around with action camera or something like that. But I think in the situation when you don't have enough internet, enough you know, electricity, when you cannot make a lot of streams, camera is a proper thing. That's why you will see more of those pictures on my Instagram. As you see, Ukraine will not freeze, Ukraine will not die because we lack electricity. It doesn't work this way, no matter what Russians are trying to do. My name is Operator Starsky. Stay safe, stay awesome, and thanks for watching.